And the sound effects on this TARDIS are amazing when it's switched on. I am the original Sontaran. I am Lynx. Get the Lynx effect. Now, the good thing about this ball is that it is nice and round. It's a bit like a Terry's chocolate orange, but a Sontaran version. Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today is Tuesday the 30th of October 2012, of course. Not quite sure when this will be uploaded, but I will endeavour to upload it as soon as possible. As you can see in front of me, I have 4 new sets that arrived today. Sets that I've been wanting to get for an absolute ice age, and I finally got around to buying them. I got them from forbiddenplanet.co.uk. Their website still stocks these particular sets, which is a good thing, obviously. I'll go into them in a bit more detail in a minute, and at the end of this video I will show you the figures out of their packaging. Also tomorrow, which is Halloween, I'm hoping the new Pyramids of Mars set will arrive, and if it does, I shall be reviewing it and uploading it probably Saturday, or as soon as I possibly can, really. So that's that. Anyway, so the sets that I got today are Perry and Sil, or Perry and Sil with tank, if you like. Which I'm really excited about because I think this variant of Perry looks pretty damn good, and it's nice to have another 6th Doctor's monster enemy to display on my shelf, which is, you know, always a good thing. Secondly, I got the 4th Doctor and K9. Obviously this is the 4th Doctor as he was in Warrior's Gate, in his regeneration clothes, basically the clothes that he wore towards the end of his career as a Doctor. So this will sit nicely on my shelf. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. This will sit nicely on my shelf with the 4th Doctor from the Keeper of Traken set, and of course the 5th Doctor regenerated, and also the 5th Doctor regenerated with a Master's TARDIS. They look great with all their costumes. The one thing that I don't like about this set, and I've had the set before so I know this already, is but this K9 really is just pants, because it's the new series K9. It isn't the classic K9, and that is an absolute, well, it's ridiculous as far as I'm concerned, but I'll still display it because it's still K9-ish, but never been happy. I don't know why they ever did that. And also I finally managed to get my hands on the 7th Doctor and TARDIS, which I'm really excited about because it's a set that I've wanted for an absolute ice age. So I'm excited about that. It'd be great to have some more things with the 7th Doctor's shelf, really, because I've only got Remembrance of the Daleks and Silver Nemesis, so it's always been a bit like bland, but now I can put this on the set, on the display. It will look rather nice. And finally, I got the huge 3rd Doctor and Sontaran set, or the Time Warrior collector's set, however you want to say it. Now, I've already noticed that the Sontaran sphere is slightly different to the one that came with Tom Baker, and that is just there seems to be a kind of dirt over it. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know, but I think I've noticed that difference. And of course I'm really happy to have another variant of the 3rd Doctor, and I'm extremely happy to finally have Lynx, the Sontaran, of course, because he is awesome. So anyway, that's what I've bought. It came to just over 130 quid, I think it was. It was basically 35 quid for the Sontaran set, 35 quid for the 7th Doctor and TARDIS set, 20 quid for this set, 25 quid for this set, and I also bought the new Pyramids of Mars set at the same time for 20 quid. So that's that. Anyway, I'll crack on with opening these, and I shall see you in about 1 second. There we go. Told you it'll only be a second. Anyway, fantastic. All of these sets I'm really excited about. I will just give you a quick overview of each one. The first one, the Time Warrior set, comes with Lengths, as I mentioned before, comes with removable helmet. I have stuck his helmet on, and it is quite difficult to get on and off, so I will leave it on because I think that it looks more menacing with the helmet on. Of course, he comes with his little wand or whatever you want to call it. Great detail on this figure. Absolutely brilliant. One of my, well, probably my favourite Sontaran. Definitely the most attitude. He had the most attitude, I think, as a Sontaran. This release of the third Doctor is fantastic. It's my favourite release by far. Even to the point, well, one of the reasons it's my favourite release, I don't know if you can really see it so well on the camera, but his feet have, up to his knees, are like dirty in mud, which is a really nice effect, and I love his green jacket which he's wearing. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And of course, this set came with the Sontaran pod, which looks on the inside like a toilet, but we don't really mind too much about that. As I say, it is slightly different to the one that we got with the Sontaran experiment set, just a couple of minor details that are different really. I'm glad mine closes really well. When I display mine, I generally display them backwards because I think it's unfortunate about the hinge. It looks a little bit kind of random, so I normally display it actually backwards like that, so it kind of looks a bit more realistic. And moving along, we have the fourth Doctor without Sonic Screwdriver, which is always a strange one, and who comes with K9. This is a K9 from the new series, as I mentioned before. You press the button on top and his little panel comes out and it just looks like an Egyptian god inside. It's ridiculous. But we'll put that back on again and not do that again. So that's K9, as I say, not very happy about that, but that's the only downside of this set. The fourth Doctor, of course, removable scarf, detail on both sides, really fantastic figure to have. If you haven't got any fourth Doctor figures, this one's one of the best ones to have, I think, because I just think it just looks awesome. I mean, I do prefer his older costume, but this figure just kind of works for me. I'm happy with that. He does stand up when his legs are properly put. And then we have Perry and Seal. Perry, this is my favourite Perry variant. I think she looks really hot in this blue, hot blue. Obviously, articulation for all these figures is pretty standard, as we know. We're not really interested in that so much. The detailing on this figure is just superb. Even her cleavage is pretty damn good. And her bum. But yeah, really happy to finally have that Perry figure. Then we have Seal. Now, I'm not quite sure, but hopefully this is alright. My Seal does come off. It looks like there's dry glue here. I don't know whether he was supposed to be glued on and he's somehow snapped off. I will have to watch somebody else's review and see if theirs come off too. I mean, I'm not bothered if it isn't supposed to come off, because if I think it looks pretty good, come off, because you can have people carrying him about. Obviously, this guy has no articulation. He is just like rotocast, as the same as the tank. And for those of you who want to know if he can stand up, of course he can't, because he has no legs. But yeah, really impressed with this actually. It looks absolutely spot on, really impressed. Even the tank has all this detailing all around it, so it actually is worth paying the extra couple of quid, I think, to get that set. And finally we have the 7th Doctor with his TARDIS, which is, hello, there we go, absolutely fantastic. This has got to be one of the best sets they've made so far. 7th Doctor with his hat and his grin, and obviously an umbrella, and his brown costume. It looks fantastic. What I love about this TARDIS, two things. The first being that this little door opens here, and the telephone obviously inside, in there. We should turn this off, shouldn't I? Is really good. And the other thing I love about this TARDIS is just, it is actually my favourite TARDIS design, because it's just like longer, slimmer, different colour blue, and I just think absolutely it's spot on for the TARDIS. It's absolutely brilliant, so I'm really happy about that. Poor old Sylvester McCoy does seem a little bit short. Of course the doors do open. This one goes all the way. This door doesn't go all the way, obviously, well not obviously, but inside if I just close it, is obviously the telephone, where the telephone is. Therefore that is why it doesn't open all the way, but that's no problem. The little button there clams that door shut, so you can have the door half open like that, and you know, he's about to get in there. I think that's quite a cool pose, or I might pose him with the door completely open and the telephone thingamajig out, and maybe he can be dialing the telephone with his umbrella. Yeah, and of course, as don't really need to mention, the sound effects are brilliant. Even the flashing light on top, pretty cool. So let's just turn that off for now. So overall, these sets are all fantastic. I recommend you get them all. Obviously, if you can't afford them all, then don't get them all. But overall, set number 1, this one, I would give a 8 out of 10. Set number 2, I would give a 7 out of 10. Set number 3, I would give an 8.5 out of 10. And set number 4, I would give a whopping 9 out of 10. So there's my ratings for the sets. I hope you've enjoyed this collection update slash quick review slash how many times can I say Ice Age video. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again really soon with my review of the Pyramids of Mars set. Excuse me. Bye for now, guys. Take care. See you later.